And joining me in studio now is the Mortgage Minute guy, Roger Schlesinger. And Roger, we got more than a minute because we got to talk about what's going on. I mean, you know, we see some kind of floor in the real estate market. I mean, you know, all of a sudden houses are starting to sell again, albeit for much lower prices. But can we get mortgages now?
Yeah, you know, and I've heard these reports all the time, and it just slays me. I was watching the other day on the stock market station, and they announced that sales were down, and especially in condos. And the person had said, well, it's hard to get a mortgage for a condo. And I said to myself, it is? I didn't know that. And I'm in the business. I thought it was the same thing as getting a mortgage for a house, but apparently not. I guess it must be more difficult.
Well, obviously, I mean, I think most real estate professionals would agree with you that, you know, a condominium was a perfect choice for someone who either wanted none of the maintenance of a house or perhaps looked at a condominium as a rather inexpensive way to get into home ownership. Right now, let's face it, you can buy a single-family home for about what you pay for a condo.
Well, the condos have gone down,
yeah.
So what you used to pay for a condo.
Right.
Yeah, but condos are always the last to move up and the first to move down.
Sure.
And that's because there's not as much demand for a condo as there is for a single-family home. But, you know, as far as the real estate thing goes, there is a psychology in this country that we've always had, and that is, I'll wait. Mm-hmm. Now, I could never figure out what they're waiting for. There's only two reasons to wait. You don't have the money, or you don't have the desire to own something.
Okay.
But if you have the desire and you have the money, what are you waiting for? Are you trying to sit here and look yourself in the mirror and say, I'm going to catch the bottom? Because you're not.
Yeah.
And you're not going to move until it's moved up higher than it is now, even if it goes down further.
Okay.
And then you'll move, and you'll pay more, and you'll buy less, and you'll rush because you say, I don't want to miss it now.
Well, I think most people would agree that analyze the situation. Prices aren't going much lower, if at all. Rates for mortgages aren't going much lower,
No.
if at all. I mean, you would have to think that this is a good time to jump into the water, so to speak.
Well, it is, and look at the stock market about 6 weeks ago when everything, someone said to me, you want to buy two of the biggest banks in the world? Give me $5, I'll give you change back for Citibank and Bank of America.
Exactly.
Now, they haven't set the world on fire, but Citibank has tripled and Bank of America has gone up, you know, 2 or 3 times as well. And it's the same thing in real estate. You have to buy it when it just makes you sick to your stomach.
Sure.
And when you're so excited about it, that's the time to sell it.
Well, the best advice I ever got from anyone with respect to anything was, you know, don't buy when everyone's buying and don't sell when everyone is selling.
That's right.
People want to get a hold of you, Roger, and pick your brain. How do they do that?
866-304-9378, or they can write to me at mortgageminuteguy.com.
Roger Schlesinger, the Mortgage Minute guy. He had more than a minute this time, and we were the beneficiary of it. Thank you, Roger.
Thanks, Don.